Welcome back to Cravella. I'm so grateful that you're back here. Today's episode is deeply personal. It's called Beneath the Craving. The story isn't just mine, it may be yours too. I want to walk you through what emotional eating really looks like from the inside, not from the medical definitions, not the just eat less sugar advice. I'm talking about the quiet internal storm most people never see. Let's begin. When we feel a craving rise, especially that urgent, emotional kind, it's rarely about the food. It's about the ache underneath, the longing, the story. This episode is about learning to pause and ask, what's really here? Let's go beneath the craving together. I was around 10 years old when I learned to eat in secret. I remember one night. I had just come home from what looked like a normal day. But inside, I was unraveling. I hadn't spoken up in a meeting where I felt ignored. I hadn't returned a call from someone who hurt me. I felt small, powerless. My grandmother had this red tin box filled with cookies. Remember that Stella Odoro? I remember them perfectly. Everyone in the family knew about the tin, but it had this unspoken rule. Don't eat it from it, unless you're told. The house was quiet. I crept into the kitchen, opened the tin, and took one, then two, then three, then almost the whole row. Then I felt sick, not from the cookies, but from the shame. That was my first binge. I didn't know it then. I just knew I felt comfort, then panic, then guilt. But this time, something strange happened. I paused and I heard it. A tiny voice inside whispering, I feel invisible. That craving, I wasn't hunger. It was a cry to be seen. Craving often rise like waves. Sudden, intense, consuming, but they are rarely about the food itself. Often they are driven by loneliness, the ache for connection, fear, needing certainty or safety, anger, emotions we weren't allowed to express, guilt, the quiet punishment we self-inflict, control, when everything else feels out of hand. Food becomes a proxy. A language our body speaks when our heart doesn't feel safe. It's about the invisible need to soothe something deep, something wordless. For me, it wasn't just about hunger. It was about loneliness, about wanting to disappear, about wanting control in a world that felt chaotic. So, what really lives beneath the craving? Let's name a few. Abandonment found. If I'm alone, I vanish. Shame. I'm not enough. Emotional neglect. My needs don't matter. Powerlessness. I can't change this. We are not crazy. We're coping. Cravings isn't weakness. They're brilliant survival signals. Imagine this. Every time you crave, your inner self is whispering, please listen, I'm still here. If you've ever found yourself in front of the fridge without remembering how you got there, you're not alone. If you've eaten until it hurt just to feel something, I see you. There's a cycle we emotional eaters know all too well. The trigger, a feeling we don't want to feel, stress, rejection, emptiness. The urge, a craving that feels urgent, a voice that says, you need this now. The escape, the moment of eating, relief, disconnection. The crash, shame, guilt, promises to be better tomorrow. The repeat, the cycle continues unless we learn how to interrupt it. Healing starts with curiosity, not control. It means asking, what am I really hungry for? What pain am I trying to numb? And eventually, how can I sit with my feelings instead of feeding them? It's not easy, but it's possible. And I promise, if you're listening right now, you are already on the path. So what do we do when the cravings comes? Here's a simple practice. Number 1, pause before reaching for the food. Number 2, place a hand on your heart, a gesture of self-connection. Number 3, ask gently, oh, what am I truly feeling right now? Number 4, wait and listen, even if no answer comes. Also, explore inner child journaling. Ask your younger self, what are you afraid of today? You'll be surprised what pours out. Today, you saw that your cravings aren't random. They are rooted in emotion, in memory, in your truth. And you're not broken for craving. You are beautifully human. Here's your takeaway for the week. Before you eat emotionally, pause. Place your hand on your heart. Ask, what's really beneath this craving? And offer yourself one kind word. You're not alone anymore. You're coming home to you. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, stay tender, stay brave, and remember, the craving is never the enemy. It's the invitation. In the coming weeks, we'll talk about the role of shame and how it keeps us stuck, not just in emotional eating, but in life. Until then, be gentle with yourself. Be curious, not cruel. And remember, your story is sacred. You're not broken, you are becoming. Thanks for listening to Cravella. If today's episode spoke to you, share it with someone who might need it. And if you're ready to go deeper, subscribe and stay close. We are just getting started. Thank you for watching.